Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your Venus Love Tarot reading. This will cover the time frame of September 14th through October 7th. Venus and Mercury are both moving into Libra on September 14th, and Libra is the house of relationships, all right, Aquarius? So with Venus and Mercury both moving into Libra, it's time for heart and mind to come into balance, all right? For everything to, well, look at this. This is a perfect card to sum that up. It's soul searching, okay? Because with this Pisces full moon that's happening on September 14th as well, it's like a big cycle is completing. And from September 14th through October 7th, Saturn and Pluto both returning direct, Aquarius. So we've all been working on a lot of heavy stuff, and now karma has been balanced. The lessons have been learned. It's time to shed the old and allow the new beginning to happen. And as Venus and Mercury move into Libra, it's time to shift our focus onto relationships of all kinds. But this reading is about romance specifically. So that's what we're going to be looking at. And something important for you guys is Spirit is saying it's time to compromise, Aquarius, in regards to love and romance. So let's see what that is all about. Karmic lessons. Ooh, look at that. Yes, Aquarius. These, you have been working through these, and you are coming to the end of that. Love songs. And lastly, our love story. Okay, so those of you in commitments, or you've just kind of been going round and round with the same person for quite some time, that is all coming to an end, okay? You guys have been working on some karmic lessons, and now you guys are going to move into a different space of energy mentally and emotionally, Aquarius, and this is where the compromise comes into play, because some of you, these relationships that you've either been committed to this whole time, or it's like this back and forth thing over a period of time, you guys have been going through quite a bit, a lot of challenges, a lot of heavy, and Aquarius, it's time for that to end. Like, you guys have done the work, and that part of your life is completing, that part of the cycle is completing, and now those of you where there's you know, still a lot of life left in these connections and relationships, it's time to compromise and forgive the past and realize how much stronger you've grown with each other, and how much you have grown as individuals through all the different challenges and karmic lessons that you've been going through with this one specific person, okay? Some of you, this is like, you know, commitment together the whole time through. Others of you, this has kind of been like a back and forth thing. And for some of you, this absolutely could be somebody where you were together, a lot of crazy stuff happened, you broke up, you've been dealing with karmic issues and other situations and relationships in the meantime, and now all of that is finally resolved, and you guys are being pulled back together. And I'm just going to preface it with this: if this does not happen in the next 3 weeks, Aquarius, you and this person coming back together, then this message is not for you. And I say that because a lot of people, you know, are hoping to reconcile with somebody, and when there's messages coming through about reconciliation, naturally they will assume those are for them, and I don't want to give false hopes to anybody. So Aquarius, if the person does not return within the next 3 weeks, this part of the message is not for you, those of you who are hoping for some sort of reconciliation, okay? Because it's only for this time frame, and I know that time is fluid, but I just feel, due to the nature when we're talking about reconciliation, if it does not happen in the time frame allotted in the reading, then that message was not for you. Because, you know, other people will be like, yes, we did, I can't believe we're finally talking again. All right, that doesn't mean you're never going to reconcile with the person. It just means maybe this month or this reading is not the time for you. All right, so I just want to put that out there so that you understand, you know, and you don't listen to this and then hold on to it for like 6 months and it just never comes to pass. All right, if it doesn't happen in these 3 weeks, it's probably not going to happen. All right. But anyways, those of you where there's this reconciliation coming in, you guys have both really shed a lot of karma and have learned a lot of life lessons through each other, as well as the separation. Now, singles, listen, because of what I see here, there definitely could be a new romance coming into your life over these next 3 weeks, because you have worked through a lot of your own karmic energy, and you may be in a stance where, nope, I'm not getting serious, I'm not getting committed to anybody, it always happens the same thing, yada, yada, yada. Well, this is Spirit coming in, Aquarius, and saying, listen, compromise, all right? Compromise. Open your heart to love, and Venus is just going to soften you right on up, okay? And I don't know, I just feel like Spirit will bring you somebody where you'll be able to connect and resonate with, because what I see here is a relationship that has a lot of life to it, okay? Whether new, existing, or reconnecting, it's like there's a lot of life to the relationship that's coming through in this reading. Wow. 3 cards jumped out, and the first one was a heartfelt message or gesture. Next out is empathic connection. And yep, look at this, Aquarius. Karmic flame journey. And so you've got karmic flame journey plus karmic lessons. So yeah, I know you guys been going through a lot, whether in a relationship, back and forth, separated, or just single, dealing with a bunch of duds. Like, you've been working through karma, okay? Healing soulmate connection, and there's that love coming in that I know Spirit's trying to align you to, and disillusionment. So Aquarius, over these next 3 weeks, there's going to be a lot of shifting and changing within your emotional body about, you know, just what you've been through in relationships, and you're really going to have your consciousness expand, and you're going to see things from a much different perception than you have been. All right. Healing soulmate connection, Aquarius, this is love. This is real love here. So existing connections, it's like it's time to get very real. It's time to let the past go. You've worked through so much. You realize that now. You realize you guys are meant to be together, and it's time to not be stubborn or prideful about anything, because near or far, you're always going to feel each other through that empathic connection. And Spirit's saying you've worked through the karmic energies. You both have learned your lessons. You're evolving and expanding into new versions of yourself. Let the past go and see where the future can carry you, okay? Those of you where this is somebody returning, where it's been like a serious like separation, not talking, not back and forth, just like apart. There was a big time karma that had to be resolved with other people specifically, and that's why you guys couldn't be game on all the way through, okay? There's karma that had to be resolved with other people for you guys to come together in this long-term connection. New love coming in, same thing. You both had a lot of karma to resolve before you guys were meant to meet, because this connection coming through right now is very sweet, very loving, very supporting connection, very mature, okay? Seasoned, has been through some things, isn't caught up in the fairy tale, all right? Knows the real deal when it comes to romantic love. All right, so 3 of Cups is time for celebration and happiness. Knight of Swords, there's that communication. 9 of Wands, very long journey, very challenging, filled with a lot of trials and tribulations. The Sun coming out, it is time to heal. It is time for things to shift. Lastly, Queen of Swords, clarity in the mental body for Aquarius. Healing in the heart space after a very long journey, okay? So Aquarius, it is time for celebration and conversation and healing and connection, whether it is strengthening and existing, a reconnection, or new love coming in. Aquarius, it is time, all right? And I see a lot of happiness, and, you know, with the 3 of Cups, the karmic flame love, and the karmic lessons, yeah, you've got to look at, you know, your challenges. Like, oh, I was resolving karma. Through resolving karma, you expand, you grow, life lessons come into play. I'm sorry, you expand, you grow, and what you've been through, like, you don't repeat that. Once the life lesson is incorporated in your consciousness, you don't repeat it again, Aquarius. You move beyond it. And I see that you guys have done a lot of work, okay? You and the other person coming through in this reading. So let's pull some cards to clarify. Phew, sorry, I felt that coming on. All right, yay, yes, look at that. The world, a major cycle completing for you guys with the Pisces full moon. Temperance, the balance in heart and mind. Aquarius, as well as within the relationship. Page of Cups, I love it. This is love, apology, connection, new love after a long journey. Seven of Cups, and this coming out under the sun. Aquarius, some things you've been fantasizing about, the emotion and connection that you want to feel with another person, it's gonna happen. It really is. Knight of Swords under this Queen of Swords. So you got the Knight of Swords twice, all right? And so Aquarius, you very much could be involved with another air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or fellow Aquarius, okay? Also, could be a Sagittarius with that, or maybe even a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, with this coming out here. All right, so Aquarius, yes, major life cycles completing for you guys, especially with heavy karma around romantic relationships. My goodness, it is done. It is complete. You have done the work. You have learned. You have grown. And now it's time for that balance within of heart and mind, and leading you to a place where you feel like you can be vulnerable to really express your heart, your soul, tell your side, take accountability and responsibility for yourself, but also the other person involved in this with you, Aquarius, is on the same page as you are, okay? They've cleared a lot of karma, they're evolving, they're expanding, they're growing, they're taking accountability, all right? I see the progression going from a page to a knight, so there is like a step up in your level of commitment. So whether you are already with somebody or new coming in or a reconnection, there's something changing about your level of commitment, all right? It's going up a level. And whoever this relationship is, Aquarius, it's meant to be with you for quite some time. It's part of, you know, your new cycle, your new set of lessons, your new path on your life journey. And it is filled initially with a lot of happiness and sunshine and ease and flow, okay? And you deserve that after everything you've been through. And that healing soulmate connection, my goodness, some of you, whatever that relationship, whoever this is, it's beautiful, okay? This is our love story. We have a long journey ahead of us, starting right now with that card sitting at the center. Love songs, very special song between the two of you. It's going to be significant over these next 3 weeks. So Aquarius, those are your messages with this Venus movement. It looks very positive for you guys, and you know, especially those of you who've really been going through it, you are finished with those karmic lessons and contracts, and it's time for like genuine, solid, romantic love that you can trust and that you can count on, all right? So those are your messages, Aquarius. I am wishing you all the best. Take care.